Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Mina. Welcome to my channel, Mina Reads, and today I'm doing a book haul. Okay, yay, woohoo! I kind of have a lot of stuff here next to me, so we're just gonna get into it. I will say that a lot of this stuff has been sent to me. Thank you to Penguin Random House and Berkeley Publishing for sending this stuff. I'll mention if it's from whoever. So the first thing that I have is Such a Fun Age by Keely Reid, and this is like a literary fiction novel. It's about this young woman named Amira who is a babysitter, and she gets accused of like kidnapping a child even though she's babysitting the child, but she's a black woman, a young black woman, and the child that she's babysitting is white, and so she kind of gets accused of having kidnapped this white child. And it's about her and her employer and how her employer is trying to help her fight back against this backlash that she's received as a result of being a kidnapper. And so I've just heard really amazing things about this, especially on bookstagram. It's like really well loved and much talked about. I don't read a lot of literary fiction, but I'm excited to see and try it out. So thank you to Penguin Random House for this. And then I was sent this art copy of Imperfectly Happy by Sharina Harris, and this comes out in May, I believe, and it's about 4 women who they kind of start like some kind of business-y venture together, or maybe it's just like a club. They start a club for like professional women, and it's basically about them and their friendship. And I received this copy from the author in exchange for review, so I will be reviewing it eventually closer to the release date. But I'm excited to read about some female friendship, and I've been told that this is, you know, about black women, so I love reading about black women, successful black women, and black female friendship means a lot to me, so I'm excited to try this out. So then I have Gods of Jade and Shadow by Sylvia Moreno Garcia, and this book is based on Mayan mythology. This is about this young woman and a death god, and basically what happens is this young woman that this story features, she is kind of like treated really poorly by her family. They kind of treat her like Cinderella, being forced to cook and clean and all that. They're really taking her for granted, taking advantage of her essentially. And I believe she accidentally like opens up something that releases this death god, and it's about them going on this adventure to like help the death god get his powers back. So I'm really excited to read about this. I don't really know all that much about Mayan mythology, so I think it'll be cool to experience some of that in here. I've heard amazing things about Sylvia Moreno Garcia, and so I'm really excited to try this out. Thank you to Penguin Random House for sending it here. Okay, so this is Sissy, a coming of gender story by Jacob Tobia, but it is about this author, Jacob Tobia, and it's about their journey. I don't remember this person's pronouns. Let me see. I believe this is just about Jacob Tobia's experience, you know, realizing their gender and coming into their gender identity and everything like that. This author, I don't know all that much about them, but I basically just entered a Goodreads giveaway just because that's what I do. I don't really like buying books. It's not really something I do all that often, so I always like apply for the Goodreads giveaways, and I won this in the Goodreads giveaway. So I'm excited to read this. I don't read all that much nonfiction, but I've been trying to get more into it recently. So then I have Not So Pure and Simple by Lamar Gills. I don't know how to pronounce things and stuff. I'm sorry. This is a YA novel. It's about this young man, and he's trying to like woo this girl, and I believe he joins like a church group because she's a part of the church group. So he joins this church group to like get closer to her, and he ends up like accidentally signing this like purity pledge thing. And this book is kind of all about him trying to woo this girl, as far as I'm aware. But I think that this book is meant to kind of address and discuss toxic masculinity a bit, because in this character, he's kind of really focused on what he wants and the fact that he wants to woo this girl, not really taking into consideration how does this girl feel about him, and does she like him, and is she interested in him. So I think that that's like a really interesting thing. And also, I don't really read books by men as often as I should, like, you know, by straight men at least. I don't read that many, so I'm interested to see like what this is gonna be like, especially YA. I don't know if I've ever read a YA novel by a man besides John Green. Have I? I don't know, but I'm I'm interested. And also this cover is really pretty. I think it's really gorgeous. So okay, so then I have The Grown Up Pose by Sonia Lally. This is about this woman. She is a wife and a mother. She married her boyfriend like when she was really young, and this is kind of about her breaking free, I want to say. This is about her kind of figuring out who she is as a person and what she wants outside of being a wife and a mother, which I'm really interested in, and I'm excited to see how this goes. And also this has some Indian representation in this because the main character and her family are Indian, and I'm excited to try this out. Thank you to Penguin Random House for sending this review copy. My review for this will be up the day that the book releases, which is like March 24th, I think. So my review for this will be up then. But yeah, I'm excited to read this and try it out. I'm here to tell you, I don't have a fucking clue what this book is about. Like, I don't know anything about this book, but people always say that it's really wonderful and amazing and that there's like this slow burn romance in it. But this is an adult fantasy novel, Empire of Sand by Tasa Shuri. It's inspired by like the Mughal Empire, but I do not know anything about the plot or the characters or anything like that. I just know that all of my Twitter mutuals really love this book, so I bought it, and that's really the end of the story. No clue what it's about, but I've heard great things, so I'm gonna try it, see if I like it. Oh my god, things keep falling. Oh my gosh. All right. So then I have Real Life by Brandon Taylor. This book is about this young black gay man, and I believe he works at a Midwestern university, and I think this is literary fiction, and it's probably just going to be like this introspective novel about this man and his life, him and his identity as a black man, as a gay man living in the Midwest, and what his experiences are like there and with his co-workers and his friends and family and all that. I think it's one of those kind of like introspective literary novels, but I'm really excited because I've heard amazing things about it, and everybody on Instagram seems to love it, so hopefully I will also love it. I won another Goodreads giveaway. I don't know what was going on with me and Goodreads, but I guess we had a vibe or something because I kept winning things. So I won Hood Feminism by Mickey Kendall, and this book is about black women, middle-class women of color, and how these women are kind of being left out of the feminist movement, and how in some ways the feminist movement can often kind of overlook certain women from different marginalized groups. And it's basically just about that, about providing a voice for black women in feminism. And I'm really excited to try this out, and like shout out to Goodreads for letting me win it, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, I'm excited to try this out. Like I said, I'm trying to get into nonfiction, and I'm hoping that this will be like great ways to start. I have Steel Curl Saga by Paul Kruger. This was also sent to me by Penguin Random House. Shout out to Penguin Random House. I also don't really know what this is about. I believe this book is kind of like about, it might be multiple point of views, but I know it's about a lot of different characters, and they like are coming together to fulfill an objective. And you know, I love that. I love a found family. I love an ensemble cast, so I'm excited about that. And also I heard really amazing things. I heard there's like a gay romance between these two ladies, and I'm excited about that. Everybody that I've seen talk about it really talks about like this relationship and the representation and all that, so I'm excited. So this is fantasy. I believe there's like some representation for people of color, but I don't necessarily know what kind, so I mean, we'll see, but I'm excited about it. So then I have The Inheritance Trilogy by N.K. Jemisin, and I basically got this because Heather from Aphrodite Reads. We all know that I love Heather, or maybe we don't, but if you don't know that I love Heather, I love you, Heather. Everybody go subscribe to Heather. She's amazing. So in one of her vlogs recently, she talked about the first book in the Inheritance Trilogy, which is called 100,000 Kingdoms. And it's about this girl named Yanine, and she's kind of like in line for this throne, and she has to fight against some of her like relatives, I guess, for the right to have the throne. And she summons this god named Nahadath to help her with her objective. And the reason that I wanted this, and one of the reasons that Heather was able to sell me on this, is because she seems to really love the relationship between Yanine and Yahadath, and I'm really ready for whatever this book has in store for me. So I'm really excited to try this out, and I want to thank Heather for this recommendation. So then I have House of Earth and Blood by what's her name? Sarah J. Maas. So I've never read a Sarah J. Maas book before, as everyone seems to really love Sarah J. Maas here on BookTube, and I've never read a Sarah J. Maas book before, so I'm excited to see what's up and if I like it and how it is. So yeah, this will be my first attempt with her books, and I'm going to vlog it, so you should subscribe to make sure and turn on the bell icon so that you will know when I post my vlog for this, because it'll be really exciting, hopefully. Yeah. So hopefully I love it, and we'll see. And then I have The Bloody Rose by Nicholas Ames, which is the sequel to Kings of the Wild, and this book is following this character named Tam. She is a young bard. She's also a lesbian, which is iconic. We love that representation. And this is a adult fantasy novel about this girl, Tam, and she joins a mercenary band. And in this world, mercenary bands are kind of like rock stars, and they go on tour. And on these tours, they kind of like murder monsters in arenas for the pleasure of the public. And this book is kind of about the monsters fighting back, and about monsters being oppressed in this society, kinda, sorta. That's like the underlying themes of the novel, but overall it's about Tam and her journey with the mercenary band that she joins, and like the found family connection between them all, and it just was really good. I already read this, obviously there's tabs in it and stuff. I really liked it, and I want to say shout out to my friend M for sending this to me after my other vlog where I talked about how much I loved Kings of the Wild, the first book in this series. So like, yeah, it was good, it was fire, I really liked it. Alright, that's all of the stuff that I have to show you guys. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know which book you think I should read first. See you all soon. Bye you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe.